Synchronicities are funny, aren't they? Um, Somebody had asked me a question about how to get a deeper voice, and I had not listened to what's his name? Is it Herdun too? And somebody asked me how to get a deeper voice, and so I was listening. I was thinking about Wu Tang, that old dirty bastard, old song where in the beginning he's like, "Hey, do you remember when we was a kid? Remember when we was children? We used to go." Ah, and he goes, and we used to say you could hold it longest. And funny enough, somebody on here had sent me a video just yesterday, and I just seen the email, and it was actually Mongolian throat singing. And I was thinking of this, so I looked up this video and this ODB song, and it was the answer to a question somebody else had asked. That there was no way that, like, he sent me the video before the person had asked, so I just started listening to this who is this now? I'm gonna get you guys. I'm gonna get you the right name here. It's Hun Hertur, Hunhurtu. Really good shit. Hun Hertur. Even his name is Mongolian. He's like the dude is just his name. Hun Hertur. Hun Hertur. So yeah, and like Wu Tang is on some other shit, man. So funny. That woo, that woo. Um, and again, despite all the dumb shit, I just woke up happy today. Isn't that fun sometimes? It's like you get out, even if you get up on the wrong side of bed and stub your toe, you can still be happy. You know, a lot of people stub their toe and and then spill their coffee. And speaking of coffee, maybe I should get some coffee right now. I got some delicious chocolate. It's coffee, chocolate, and two types of mushrooms, chaga and reishi mushroom. I made some coffee. What's up, MK High Tech? What's up, Danny Skylark? I look happy. Yeah. I mean, why not? You know, why not be? It's not. See, a lot of people say just get up and be happy. You can't just. You don't just get to be happy. It's just the same way. People are like, oh, you have a choice. You can be happy or not be happy. I don't know that. I mean, it applies to a degree. But you ever wake up and you don't feel good, or like, yeah, you're depressed, or like something. You don't get to just like not be that way. So like when you're happy, enjoy it. When you're depressed, be depressed. I think that's what it is. Um, And there's this weird thing. I just wake up every day. What time is it right now? Like 8:30. I don't care if I go to sleep at 5 a.m. or at 8 p.m. I get up 8 o'clock. There's just nothing. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just like I wake up and it's like, okay, you're awake now. Have a day about it. And here, for the throat singing, one of the best things you can do is throw a little fireball in your system. A little fireball, yeah. That'll get the throat right. And also, I mean, I wouldn't suggest taking up smoking unfiltered Marlboros. That sounds disgusting, but that might help. But you could, I mean, on the real though, you could smoke some ceremonial kind of tobacco, like real deal shit. That will loosen up some. That'll loosen up the phlegm in your system. And the other part, and someone else had said, do that. What is it? Is it which one is this? When you the thyroid? That's not the thyroid. What's right here in the middle of your chest? It's like beating on your chest right here, like a. That'll get the blood moving, like gorillas. They just go. Oh, that do that. That opens up a lot of. It'll move a lot of phlegm out of your system. They're not doing that because they're trying to be strong. Like they're not like I'm beating on my chest. but it does get a few things moving in your system, and it works on one of your glands. I just forget which one it is off the top of my head. Um, oh, listen, here's voice. This is how he talks.
He just feel it words and do it like instrument just from by throat, like our flute just all the time with
The
us.
Mongolian, that Mongolian beef. He sounds like a cross between a Russian and a Mexican and a Russian Mexican. That Mongolians are Russian Mexicans. I've come to that term. He's got his shit right here is different. That's real deal shit. That's his voice. That's not an instrument. I mean, it's an instrument, but hmm. I'm gonna find a different one because this is not what I want right now. We're gonna find some music. Let's see what we can do. Hi, Danny. It's nice to talk to you yesterday, by the way. Um, yeah, we're gonna put this one because this is. Let's see, do it from this one. Boom. There. And Danny, they're Asian. You're looking for Their. Come on, learn how to spell, buddy. Wait. I'm, I was kidding. It's They apostrophe re. They are like there. You said they're Asian. You'd have to put a comma there. I love those kind of things in the English language. That here we go. This as the as the kids say these days, this shit slaps right here. This shit is here. It is. No, there is not the right one either. That was the joke of it. Is why I said Their. No, it's they are. Yeah, this shit is bonkers good right here. Look up Mongolian throat singing, and that will. Oh, and the most important part of that, as always, within pranayama, if you like that word, or just breathing practices, the first thing you want to do with any breath is breathe out. I don't care what you're doing, just go. And as soon as you think you can't breathe out anymore, push, push on your diaphragm, push on your dantian, dumbass. And dumbass, you're looking for you got to put a B in there because dumbass is not. See, we're gonna do this now. Ugh, ugh, ugh. That'll get you going for the day. What is it? Is it It's Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday. Cool. Legion James. Yeah, this fireball. It's funny. I don't really like it. What happened to fucking Goldschlager? I want Goldschlager when they used to put 24 karat gold flakes in it, and then they just stopped doing that. And put fake gold in there. I was not happy when they did that. Or at least that's what I heard. It was right around the invention of the internet that they started taking Fireball and putting fake gold in it. It used to have 24 karat gold, as far as I know. That shit was good. Now we got to drink this. Uh, fuck is this? Fireball. It's a little too sweet. I wish Fireball just had a little less sweetness in it. It's like sticky in the mouth. I don't prefer it. It's too healthy for the swine. Yeah, if you're going to eat swine, if you're going to eat any kind of meat, you better have some way to get it out of your system. And the way to get most meat and most shit out of your system is a digestif, or this shit right here. This will have you spitting up phlegm. I actually got this last night for somebody, and they did not want it. They were not even happy with my company, but uh, oh, speak of the devil. Holy shit. Wasn't that, yes, this is still yours. I'll get you another bottle. You're just not, it right here. I won't even drink it. I'll put it over here. I'll just. I didn't even. I didn't even get into that wine that I got. This is. I hate red wine, but I got this for you too because it was red wine because you like red wine. And figured, well, if you're not gonna drink it, I'll drink it. I don't even like red wine. And you know what? Despite drinking some of this, I don't even have a hangover. And I only took a shot of that Hornitos. Here, I'm gonna take a shot of that fucking the Hornitos. The Hornitos. I wonder if they. I wonder if Hornitos. I wonder what that means, and if it does mean Hornitos. And no, this is not. Ugh. Ugh. Unless you're a professional at this shit, I would not suggest drinking Hornitos in the morning. Ugh. It's not good for you. I mean, it's good for you, but it's just like that's tough. Ugh. Let me put some more music on here because that was so good. Hi Juniper, time to get in the ladder again. One of my favorite Neville Goddard talks is you won't walk up a ladder. And he tells people to go through this kind of basically a meditation of not walk. He's showing the power of thought, and he says, I want you to say to yourself, you know, basically, I'm not going to walk up a ladder today. I'm not going to walk up a ladder today. And he's like, and I most assuredly guarantee you will walk up a ladder. Kind of showing the idea that if you type something into Google and you say, I don't want, and then I don't want to see horses, you're going to see horses because your mind is imaging and it produces that. So in reality, what he's saying is like, and what he said is he goes, if you really do what I'm telling you to do, to say, I'm not going to walk up a ladder today, and you focus on it, meditate on it, blah, blah, blah. He's like, if you don't walk up a ladder, don't come back here. And when you do, remember I told you, you will not walk up a ladder, and then come sit back down and listen to what I have to say. And here goes Juniper's up and down the ladder as always. And who else is here? Legion James. What's up, man? MK High Tech is here. 626. 626 is in the building. Yeah, Junie, yeah, you might break a hip, honey. Well, this is a little more. See this right here. This is some metal death shit right here. Let's go to the wolf. Let's do wolf totem. Because people were asking me about wolves the other day. You know Bon Iver. Bon Iver. Bon Iver. He did this album. For Emma was one of them, and the other one is Wolves Act 1 and 2. And he did it from a cabin in the middle of fucking, I don't know. It's like in the winter. His name means long winter. Bon Iver. And he recorded it on a fucking, on like a real deal, like old school 8-track, I believe. Like, you know, like spool to spool 8-track, and just recorded over 8 tracks on one fucking like a cassette. I think that's what he said. I don't know. He could be bullshitting. I don't know. I don't believe these people in Hollywood anyways. It's all a fucking story. Yeah, Saturday, Sabbath day. Yeah, remember the one thing about the Sabbath, though. The Sabbath is any day of the week you want. The Sabbath is any time you want. And the reason why it's any time you want is because if I sit here and meditate, when I'm done with that, that is the Sabbath. Then I take a break from doing that. I'm like, okay, this is the Sabbath. I mean, it's just the time. It's the time in between your mind and getting what you want out of your mind. So that is the Sabbath. It isn't Saturday, as the what was it? Was Hebrew, I guess. It's not Sunday like the Christians. It's not Saturday like. It's whatever the fuck time you want it to be. Because there is no day, there is no time. We don't even know what fucking year it is. Could be to some people. There was 1,000 years of miswritten history. So right now it's actually the year 1019. Imagine that. Now is that going to throw everybody's fucking calendars off? Are we back in the Dark Ages? No, it just means We're 1,000 years ahead of what we thought, or 1,000 years behind of what we thought. But behind what? We're still right now. That's the point of it. So the Sabbath is just it could be for a minute. You could have a Sabbath for a minute. You could have it for a week, for a month. It's kind of like fasting. Michelle Aglo Angelo. I don't know who that is. Are you talking about what's on right now? No, this is the Hu, Hu. This is the Hu Tang Clan. I haven't heard Skyhopper in a bit, man. I've missed his live shows. Lucian, what's up? Heat for the burping, yeah. You gotta burp yourself sometimes. Very black. This is very Black Sabbathy, yeah. My favorite version of there's a Black Sabbath song that Charles Bradley does. Does anybody in here know who Charles Bradley is? And I cannot play it because the video that I made last night was copyright struck, which means I just can't play the music because I just played a little bit of music. If I play too much, it gets blocked, and that's no good. I don't need blocking. I don't need striking. I can have, oh no, it's copyright claim and copyright blocked. Those two I can't fuck with. You can copyright something. It just means I can't play the fucking thing on my channel because they think that I'm gonna make the 3 cents that I'm gonna make off of one song that was playing in the background. So I don't know which song did it, but it happened. So fuck, I cannot really play music for you guys. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna do it on another channel of mine, or I'll start a channel that is just devoted to getting shut down for playing music for you people. Anyways, so go and find that shit, man. It's so good. Well, these guys are fucking. The Mongolian metal is heavy right here. The Who. Oh, 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 oh. Zoo. New York. Zoo. Zoo. Huh. Anyways. So who's here? Should we talk about anything? Chilling on the bus. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. What's up, MK? Let's So as usual, I was talking about this the other day that your habits and your habitat should change. I mean, you need to change your clothes. You need to change your opinions. You need to change your ideas. You need to change your truths. You need to change what you listen to in the music you're listening to. Do I get up in the morning at 8 o'clock and listen to Mongolian throat singing every morning? No, but today I do. And so your thoughts and ideas change from day to day. But what I do listen to is this motherfucker right here. I did it in my mouth. This motherfucker right here. Uh, Pogo, Absol. This shit is so fucking good, and this definitely can't play. It's so good. It's so good. This if you really want to have a good day, put this on in the morning. Or listen to Wax. Good Day. Is that what? No. What's it called? The one he just did. It's not called Good Day. Well, you can listen to Push On is good. Let's see. He just came out the other day. But anyways, this right here is. All right, let's be ridiculous right now. See, you got to change your habits every day. I don't drink Fireball every day. Usually, I'll get up and have some tea, some coffee, some piss, and I usually won't take a sip of alcohol until like afternoon. Let's try this out today, see what happens. Ah, so good. Mm. Can we talk about words flowing from the roof of your mouth? Does it have any effect? Can we talk about words flowing from the roof of your mouth? Kind of like somebody was talking about this the other day. I forget what it's called. Um, it helps form your face. Like if you push your tongue to the roof of your mouth, it helps form your jaw and your face. I forget what the practice is called. And it also, if you take your tongue and stick it to the roof of your mouth towards the back, it helps to release DMT out of your brain. You don't have to go smoke the plant, so you already have DMT in your system. So during a meditation, yeah, take your tongue, pull it back, and stick it up to the roof of your mouth, and there's something there. It's like a soft little spot back there. Uh, let me go further in your question here. Words flowing from the roof of your mouth. I don't. You know what, man? You know it's hard to. You ever watch somebody that's just really good at doing something, and you ask them how they do it, and they're like, I don't fucking know. I just do that. It's kind of like me with talking. I'm just good at it. I don't know why. For me, it comes from. It comes from a place of not giving two shits of what you think about what I say. If you start there, then all of the words will naturally flow through you. I've said the dumbest shit ever. You ever just it's like being a comedian and you're on stage and you fucking you bomb. As soon as you tell a bad joke, if you got a bad audience, like it's kind of like hitting on a chick and a chick turns you down, or she's just not impressed with what you're doing. Like you got to deal with that, man. It's like, oh fuck, oh you don't like anything I'm saying right now, but you just continue with it because what else are you going to do? You're just gonna be like, okay, I'll just stop talking. You don't stop talking. You let the mind go, and then you let the mouth go, and you just go, okay, this is what I'm saying, and that's where it comes from. I mean, the roof of your mouth. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. What we got? Let's do this right now. Because in life you're gonna make mistakes, and even in language you'll make mistakes. Kind of like Danny did earlier when she said there, THERE, and she meant the THEY apostrophe RE. um, yeah, but you just continue on and just you keep it moving. Uh, who taught you best? A Tribe Called Quest taught you best. Called KIM. Keep it moving. It's like, fuck up. It's like if you trip over the sidewalk, just keep it moving. Just get up and keep moving. You don't just sit there and go, I just fell over. I bumped my knee. You just keep it moving. Get a little fucking snicker. Get a little laugh out of that shit, and just roll on, man. Mm. Andrew, that was my drink of choice before I went to the locker room. Andrew, yeah, you talking about Fireball? Man, I don't know. I don't know about Fireball. It's good. I mean, it's fun. I just it's an easy shot to do with people. No one's gonna be like no. You're gonna be like, oh fuck, all right. You don't feel high from your own DMT. Well, then go suck it out of somebody else's face. Go find yourself a dude if that's what you're into. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I'm not judging here. Or a chick or whatever the fuck you're doing. And have her or him stick their tongue out and suck on their tongue. Try that. That will get your DMT released. Oh, Danny, you went and listened to that? You listened to that? Oh, God, you did. You had to listen to that song, Changes. Any other motherfuckers in here, if you're not listening to it right now, go start up another app. Go get on another computer. Still listen to me, obviously, but go listen to Charles Bradley. Charles Bradley Changes by what is it? Iron Maiden. Is that what it was? Iron Maiden? Or yeah, it was Iron Maiden. And damn, that shit is good. When he does it live, he does a live version. So it should be the first thing that pops up. First thing that pops up. Oh, Fireball and iced tea. If you never had you ever had the iced tea vodka? It's by who does the fucking iced tea vodka? It's really 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 good. It's so good. There was a time that was like that's all we drank at the beach, and that'll get messy because you're drinking it and it literally you can't taste the alcohol, but it's 80 proof. You know, it's not. And you put that with some lemonade, you're fucking perfect. Mm. Ugh. And Danny, are you liking that? Are you listening again to the Charles Bradley? Yeah, everything he that his name is the Screaming Eagle, Charles Bradley. He looks like he looks like he's always sweating. He looks like the tar pits of like he just is. He's the essence of what soul gospel, not gospel, but soul and um, like blues music is. He just is. It comes out of every one of his pores. He looks like he should always have um, a handkerchief just to just to catch that. That'd be too little, maybe a little too gospel for him. I don't think he gets into gospel music. But um, speaking of gospel music, let me see what we got here next. Let's see what the local natives. Fuck this. We're just gonna go back to this, even though we listened to it all last night. I don't give a shit because I like it. He does shine, yo. He's shiny. He's shiny. Yeah. He made it water. That dude is just leaking it. I don't want this right now. This is wrong. How about this? Let's go here. Let's go to this guy. All right. Who else up in here? Well, there's 9 people in here. Danny, see, this is always how it is, isn't it, Danny? Just me and you. Just me and you getting it on till the sun comes up and people just watching us. What the fuck is up, y'all? The fuck is going on over here? Is Brooklyn in the motherfucking house? Is Southeast Asia in the motherfucking house? MK High Tech. There you go. I'd rather go plant. Hear that when you talk and roll our tongue, it produces real frequency to the brain, so our words have potency. Yeah, um, I think so. I mean, that's when people are like, dude, when you speak, there's a resonance to it. Like you're like when you say to someone, your voice has power. Like you're doing something with that. Like you are. I mean, everybody is. Different tones and different frequencies that different people can hear. My voice is unhearable by some people. It literally is at this specific tone and vibration, but the where it comes from, I'm speaking from well beneath my throat. Some people speak from their mouth. They speak from their lips. I can't even do it. I can't even do it right now. Like that. Me 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 me. They do that. Go me 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 me. That's from here. But whenever I'm speaking from somewhere beneath my throat, down into the lower regions of my dantian, my heart, my chest. That's where I'm talking from. So you speak from the depths of your soul, rather than speaking from your loose lips. You speak from your fucking your tongue and your mouth only form the letters, but you speak from a deeper source, from like the source where the spring comes from, where the well water comes from, where all of that comes from. If you speak from there, everything is different. It sounds different. Your voice will change in that way. If you don't know what, if you don't know what you're saying, or you're saying some dumb shit, people's voice will go. They'll talk differently. It's like speaking from up here, speaking from here. Just go. You don't know what you're talking about. You could actually do that to somebody that's speaking wrong. You could just do that with their lips, and they couldn't do anything about it. They would just stand there and go, "Did you just do that?" Like, yeah, well, you're talking dumb shit. But if you speak from your essence, from your being, if you just because that's knowledge. I know that. I'm not saying the sun is 98 million miles away, 98 million light years away. Bleh. That's what they sound like. That's what they sound like. Because it's not truth. They don't know that. And what I know is it's not. I know where the fuck I am. You see the difference? And that's why people will talk. Because it's over there. I see that it's two balls of fire in the sky and they're the same size, but they're different. Shut the fuck up. You don't know a damn thing. You're lying. Maybe not lying, but they're repeating shit they don't know. They don't know it. It's why like theoretical physics is theoretical. Shut the fuck up. I don't care about your theory. We could talk about theories all day, but people that pay to listen to some larger theories and like they go to school and go into $50,000 a year debt to listen to theoretical physics, then go ahead. If you're gonna listen to that, the only thing theoretical physics is valuable for is programming a computer. Have fun with that. That's fun. It's a lot of fun to play with the virtual reality and all that shit. But here, your theoretical physics suck, and your mathematical equations suck, and people just repeat that shit. The news sucks because it's just repeating shit. Doesn't have any. It ain't got no soul to that. There's nothing there. Cymatics, I did say that. The ridges are for something, yes. I think they line up. I think they line up with a couple of your vertebrae in your spine. I just don't know which ones they are. I'll do some research on that though, for certain though, man. I just don't know off the top of my head. And it's 8:30 in the morning, and we're doing Shot the Fireball. It's a fucking Saturday. It's a good day. I'm having a fucking Saturday, a flattery Saturday. I'm gonna flatter myself. That's interesting, Andrew. Um, I don't remember my voice. Like, it's very interesting. If you were to listen to my voice today, this is just what I sound like. I'm not artificially doing anything. This is how I sound. Um, I don't think that when I was 20 something, anyone would have considered that I would sound like this or look like this. I look and sounded nothing like I looked like or sounded like when I was in my 20s. Nothing. Not even close. Not just, people that they look the same. They look like themselves. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's so-and-so. You would never, if I went to a high school reunion, they'd be like, who are you? What are you doing here? They'd be like, no. That's really how it is. I have, because my voice definitely wasn't like this. If I were to like if you walk into a building and they're like, hey, voice recognition software. I don't think that even from a year ago, you can listen to my videos from a year ago. I don't think they sound anything like I do today. And this is not improvised, this is not contrived, this is just what I sound like. So yeah, it's very interesting that, some people, and funny is I used to not like the sound of my voice because it just, you'd hear it on, like, you'd leave a message or put it on a telephone and you listen back like, oh, that sounds weird. Is that what I sound like to everyone? And then I just got over it and I said, fuck it, I don't care. This is what I sound like. There's nothing I can do about it. It's kind of like, I can't change anything other than accept myself for what I am. Which I think is a good lesson for everybody. Accept for what you sound like and what you look like. But if you have a horrible laugh, work on that. And if you've got a really shitty, screechy voice, you can work on it. You can you can attempt to not sound like a fucking a dickhead. But you know your general tone, you can adjust to some frequency. And the easiest way to do it is if you're if you're playing the jazz flute, but you should really be playing a tuba. There's a big difference there. You're just playing the wrong instrument. So maybe in your mind you sound like this, and this is what you sound like, and you're holding the breath up here, and you're pushing your diaphragm and your dantian and your ribs in, and you just sound like this. But if you just relax and let the shit go, you sound like what you should sound like. So what instrument should you play? I think that's a good question people should ask themselves. What instrument? If you don't play instruments, what should you play out of the brass or wind? If you're going to play a brass or a wind instrument, which one would it be? Because I think that would line up with what your voice might sound like. I don't like the idea of a tuba. It's way too much. You know, it's a French horn. No. Is it a trumpet? No. You know, I would go through the instruments and kind of find that tone that resonates with your ear, because if it resonates with your ear, it probably resonates with you. And then I was complimented with the Good Price by South Florida's number one radio personality. South Florida, welcome to Gator Country, where a gator will snap your fucking nuts off if you're moving the wrong way on the golf course. You gotta watch out for him. You might be putting for oh, trim myself on this. You might be putting for an eagle, but a gator's gonna come up and bite you right in your fucking ass. You gotta watch out for that. But down here in Gator Country, things are a little different. Danny, I'll check that out. Rick, I know Rick Simpson. Yeah. Is this causing a lower resonance, or yeah? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. No. I'm sure I'm sure in some way it does have a dampening quality to what I'm doing, but no. This is the reason this is like this long. That's because the same reason everything else. I just said fuck it. This is what I look like. I mean, I'm still gonna cut my nails. I'm not gonna be the fucking asshole that has the long nails. That's retarded. If you got long nails, good for you, but I don't get it. Yeah, so it's easier not to shave all of this, and I like it. It's comfortable. Look at, come on, you know how awesome it is just to sit around sometimes and you're in like deep, thought about something. You just kind of do this, and it's a good conversation starter. It's a good conversation piece. How long did that take you to grow? What's up, James Harden? That kind of shit. And you can do cool shit like this too. Here's why. Here's the only reason. Hold on. Here's why I have this beard. This is the only reason for it. It's for this reason and this reason only. That's why. Because can you do that? No, you can't do that. But I can. Because it's fucking ridiculous. Mother's breast milk is the best milk. Yeah, a friend of mine is pregnant. I was trying to see when I could get some of that breast milk. I was like, I'm not trying to steal from your child because you got plenty. Because she used to have like decent boobs, and now she has like massive milky boobies. I was like, let me get some of that shit. Andrew, do you know Trombone Shorty? Look up Trombone Shorty. He's from New Orleans. Trombone Shorty. Ha! Andrew, people ask you if you're growing a beard and you say, no, I'm just not shaving. Exactly. The only people that shouldn't have beards are women and children. Wait, Danny, you have a sister? So many new things. I thought I knew you so well. I didn't realize you had a sister. I thought you just had brothers. I never knew that. Do you guys want to see the meat wad? Look at check this out. That little thing. Look at her. She out there, yo. Little meat wad over there. Just dead to the world, just chilling. I did not know that though. Sister that played clarinet. Here, I'll dial that into my memory banks. So that way, next time I talk to you, I'll have that little bit of information. That way, if we ever meet, Danny, and I was so blessed to be able to meet the rest of your family, I'd be like, hey, you're the sister that plays clarinet, huh? You should be like, bitch, I'm the only sister. What are you talking about? I was like, she said she had like 6 sisters. What are you talking about? She's a little fucking goofy. She's got like eight families, 6 sisters, 300 cousins. All right. Okay. I'm cutting off the hornitos. No more tequila this morning. We're gonna wait until afternoon to drink that. Everyone's favorite drunken grandmother, Zen. Which Sideburns by Toby Turner? You gonna do that right now? I used to rock out mutton chops, yo. Here, just get rid of this. I used to rock out like fucking full on mutton chops. Only for a little bit. It was just kind of for the effect. It was like completely ridiculous shit. I used to do Fu Manchu. I used to rock Fu Manchu. Like get rid of this, and this went like. That was weird. It was fun. And you said look up Sideburns. It's so hard to find. By Toby. Sideburns by Toby Turner. Oh, it's gonna be a goofy song. Oh, this is hilarious. I rocked Sideburns like that when I was in high school. I can't do it right now. I don't think this is gonna work right now. I'll listen to it later though. I'll put it on. Oh, he is such a fucking goofy asshole. I love it. I can't. Here's the thing: is I can't turn up. I don't want to get. But I'll listen to this later. He's fucking hilarious. I like him already. Yep, he's fucking hilarious. I can tell. He's like overly dramatic with that shit. Yeah, you have 2 sisters. I don't know that shit, man. Danny. You tell me lots of. I told you lots of things too. You don't remember. Do you, hey, Danny, do your sisters look like you? Huh? Are they older or younger? I don't know this shit. You might have told me you can't. Come on, Danny. Like whenever we talk, it's like fucking 5 in the morning. Like I'm gonna remember all that shit. I'm gonna remember everything you tell me. It'd be nice if I could. I just don't have the memory system for all of that. It's I'm you know how some people are selectively they have selective hearing. I have selective memory. I don't know. Can't forget. Huh. Can't forget what? Huh? What's the joke? Before I came to Earth, God gave me a choice: have a good memory or have a big dick. What? Wait, what did he ask me? Yeah, what were we talking about? Oh, anyways. Mm. Ugh. All right, you guys get to the end of this bottle, my little baby bottle. You know, the thing, nothing changes. Nothing changes. Everything stays the same. You come out the womb. You got titties and bottles everywhere. Get older and there's titties and bottles everywhere. Become old in nursing home. You're nursing on some titties and bottles everywhere. Uh, just different kind of milk, huh? The mi- the milk of this is the milk of the fireball. This actually tastes like those little candies, the red hot motherfucking. Oh, it just I really hate getting this because it's filthy in my mouth. It just doesn't like it makes me have to drink some actual liquor to get that sticky film out of my mouth. I really hate that. MK High Tech. I'm inviting spirit in my system. 100% of every day, all the time. Whether, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I think for people that don't get it, if I walk outside and interact with another human being in any way, you're inviting spirit into your system. Because have you ever gotten a conversation with someone and after you left the conversation, you were thinking about that conversation or that person? Someone's an asshole, you're like, you're just walking around like this motherfucking asshole. So do you have a spirit in your system? I don't care. You go eat at fucking Denny's. You know what I'm saying? Go eat at Denny's. You eat that shit, and all of a sudden it's just sitting in your stomach. You walk home, you're like, oh, I got a shit. Like, what a disgusting, filthy. You're gonna feel that way, because that's spirit. I don't care if it's food. I don't care if it's liquor. I don't care if it's smoking weed. I don't care if it's talking to somebody. Anything you do is inviting spirit in your system. I just happen to have a control over it, meaning I'm controlling that. I want cupcakes this morning. I'm having cupcakes. And you know what's very funny? The other day, I told someone on this. We were having a conversation out here, and I said, I want to have cupcakes and sushi for breakfast. And I'm kidding you not. At about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I go to happy hour. I haven't eaten yet because I don't eat till late. I go to happy hour with me, and on the menu is a sushi roll called a cupcake. So I had for my first thing that I ate was a cupcake sushi roll. That's true. And Sky Appa in the building. Sky Appa. I don't know why I always want to say Sky Appa. So we control the spirit that is like let into us to a degree, and it's at some point you can kind of you work with the spirit. Sometimes if you go to church, you see people speaking in tongues. That's when the spirit's taking over the body. Just the same. I mean, but some people don't. They don't need. There's really nothing they could. The people that go to church and can be taken over by the spirit that quickly are underneath a very deep spell. But then there's some of us that can sit here and drink spirit, spirit of life all day, and only occasionally be overcome with the spirit. Like, because we work with it, because we're like, all right, let's see about this, let's see about this. Okay, nope, I'm still in control here. I still have my my mind, my consciousness, my soul. Other people are just easily swayed. You find people that smoke a lot, drink a lot, fuck a lot. People that fuck a lot ain't gonna be swayed by pussy. Okay, good. Throw your pussy around. Throw your titties around. Don't bother me. I get laid whenever I want. Okay, great. Liquor? I drank enough of that. Ain't gonna sway me. Smoke? Oh, I smoke that shit. Eat? I've eaten all the shit. Your food don't fucking bother me. That's sitting there in your ownness. Now, it's really delightful to be swayed and moved by energy. Like like be swayed and moved by a woman moving her fat booty, looking all sweet with her. Like that's cute, and if you can be, that's great. Involve yourself in the drama, the comedy drama of life, and allow for that. You know, allow yourself to get a couple shots in you, and you just like be loose and dancing. Be moved by the music. Go ahead and go to church and listen to that pastor and get wild with that shit. Whatever. Go do all that shit. But behind that, you have to have your own semblance of self, which is we good. I'm just doing this just to see what it tastes like. I like the taste of it. It's like why you eat pussy? You like the taste of it? I mean, I do, but I I like to eat pussy because I like this because I like to see a woman just kind of like like, oh man, you make me feel that way. That's why. Because you moved me to come talk to you, so now I'm gonna move you. I'll make you struggle right now. Oh, you always got to turn into that. Like how things are. Um, we ingest things to I mean that we have mouths. It's just not for speaking. It's for consuming too. You know, that's what reality is. It's breathing in, consuming, and breathing out. That's how we work with life, and those things that we breathe in or consume are also become expressions of us. So we get to work with and deal with. Here, let me give you this example, um, which is really interesting, and I found this amazing humor in it. I went down to my pool yesterday, and there was about let's see about 20 some people there, and I didn't know any of them. And so they're all in the pool. Everybody's partying. They knew each other. It was like a group of people that knew each other. I didn't know anybody there. I just because I don't go down to this pool here. I go to the other one. There's like two pools in my complex. Whatever. Blah blah. So I go there, and I jump in the pool. I get out, and I was considering like why I wouldn't talk to anyone there. Like a couple of people said, "What's up? Nice beard." Blah blah blah. But they're like having a party. Music's on. Everybody knows each other. And I said, once there's 12 people, there's 12 parts of the zodiac and 12 parts of my personality. It it wouldn't bother me to go talk to any one of these people. But if I focus my attention on one person, then the other 11 signs of the zodiac feel left out. And then I would build this energy around one. That person was say a Taurus. I would build that Taurus up, and every other energy would be collapsed. And in doing that, I said I'd rather just sit here, enjoy the sunshine, and you know, be in the center of that. Now the equation here, the equivalence is, if I consume this and this, and listen to different types of music, I'm ingesting all of that. So therefore, I can just sit in my own beingness. If that makes any fucking sense to people. Like sometimes when I'm telling some sort of story, and as I'm along the path and the journey of telling the story, I'm like, did I have a point to this? No, I didn't think I did. But cheers to everybody here. Look good, eat good, fuck good, all that shit. Sky Appa. Yeah, MK High Tech. Let me scroll back through here. You said the fake fucking church people get in the spirit. Hold on, I gotta turn one more song on before I keep talking. Um, Come on, bastard. Computer's acting like a bastard child, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got next. So MK up the fake, yeah, fake church people, man. They be on it for real. Watch those videos of people in the mega churches when they're just like falling over the place, wilding out. That's if they knew what was happening, that's called mass hypnosis. And there's like crowd control and mass hypnosis that's taught in psychology, and how easily it is to sway an entire building or room to become something else. And once you get a couple of the dominoes falling over, the rest will fall over, unless of course you're strong to that shit. It was it was funny because when Barack Obama was running for president, I lived in Baltimore, and it was the funniest shit because I didn't I didn't care about that shit. I just want to see the event. I want to see it for the psychological aspect of it. So this is when he's getting elected, like just before he's getting elected, he's doing a speech in Baltimore, and he's at this big stadium, and there's this line that runs literally around the building, around the whole fucking building. So I'm walking because I was at this restaurant around the corner. I was like, "What the fuck is everybody doing?" I was like, "Oh, Barack is speaking. Did you know this?" So I was like, "Where?" And they're like, "In here." And I was like, "Okay." So I'm walking around this giant fucking building, and instead of walking in the front door, I just walked in the back door. Nobody said shit to me. Everybody else sitting there getting fucking patted down, but I just walk in the back door and walk into the building. And because I didn't have a ticket, I didn't want to be there. I just walked in. Just walked in. I wasn't like sneaking in. It was like right there. I just walked in. Now I walk up to the top floor, and I'm just sitting there watching this whole thing go on. I sit next to these two older black women, melanated ladies, like looking like somebody's, auntie or, between auntie and grandma level. And so I sit down next to them. And they're like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Do you already know?" They asked me, "Do you already know who you're voting for?" That's the first question they asked me. "Do you know who you're voting for?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." "Oh, yeah? And who you voting for?" I was like, "Nobody." And they were fucking awestruck. And they, "What do you mean nobody? Like, but you're gonna vote, right? You're gonna go ahead and, well, why are you here?" I was like, "I just want to hear what he had to say. I think it'd be hilarious." They couldn't get it through their head that I wasn't there to like rah 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 sis boom ba for what the fuck this dude's talking about, because I don't give a fuck what he's talking about, because he's the same actor to me as everybody else is. It's just a movie. It's just a show to me. And they're like, "So you're here to listen to him speak, but you're not going to vote for him?" I was like, "That's correct." And they're like, "But you're not going to vote for fucking other guy, person, whoever he was fucking running against?" I don't know. I was like, "Nope." Like, but they couldn't figure out why I was sitting there listening to this, because I was like, because he's a great orator. He can deliver a really good speech. He's really good at this. They couldn't get through their minds that that's why I was there, because he was controlling a crowd to the point where they would. He was like literally like it was 1645, and Shakespeare was, what was that, what year did he write? 14. What year was it? What year did Shakespeare rewrite the Bible? You know what I mean? Like he's on a stage and getting people highs and lows and rah, rah, and I was just like observing him do it, and I was like, "That's cool." And that's the art, and lots of science in there. But once you realize they're just doing it out of science, or Zion, or this, it's contrived too much. That there's no. Could he? He was probably better at it, where you could roll with the flow, and you can kind of just fuck with the punches. And there's others that couldn't have. They couldn't have. Like if they had to get off script, they couldn't do it. But always being off script is fucking hilarious. When you see people that just can cut up on anybody, like those motherfuckers, that's what's up. But then you got people that are like, they can follow the script really good. See, I can't do that. I I probably should be a professional poet. I can write really good, but I can't repeat it. I just don't know how to do it. I just can't do it. It doesn't make sense to me to do. Let's play this one. Wings for Dreamers. Zigzag, what's up, man? Oh, I seen you sent me some a minute ago at the beginning of this, and I haven't checked it yet. I'll see it in a second. Listening to our zenness. Hey Zen, have I heard of DKYO? Um, yeah, that sounds very familiar. I'm gonna look it up right now because it sounds very familiar. Let me just look it up. Um, oh shit. 1 second, y'all. Go ahead and oh, while y'all waiting, why don't you go to Amazon and buy yourself a goddamn bidet because it keeps your buttholes clean. Accelerate. Oh, okay. Oh, that dude. Yes, yes, martial arts guy. Yeah, I'll look into him. I'll sub to him right now. Yeah, he looks like he knows what the fuck is up. Everything he does is in red though, which is very funny. So he comes from the Jungian psychology of the Red Book. See, see, like when I say that, people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" There's a red book and there's a blue book. The red and blue book has to do with the two aspects of the mind. The reason there's red and blue colors on certain things, the red pill and the blue pill. And we got working with Fireball, and every one of his pictures here, he's wearing a red shirt, so he's from the Red Bloods or the Red Clan, the Chinese sun, the red sun with the white background, and that's so funny. So you can qualify, you can see the. It's very funny, yeah. No, I'm very familiar with the red and the blue clans. Like I like to wear red and blue at the same time. Like I'll wear a blue shirt with a red bandana, and then walk around with the Bloods and Crips. Because if you really understood the Bloods and Crips, were actually there's no way the Bloods are over here and the Crips are over here. That doesn't make any sense. They were actually from the same clan trying to protect against the fucking the Sharifs. The Sharifs from SHEER was it IFS from the other lands. So we're talking about the old Sharifs, not the, but it's still Star. They were 9 stars protecting against the 6 stars. The nine sister. Well, then you got the 7 sisters, the sister planets. See, now I'm gonna get mad esoteric on this shit, but just know that like it's so funny. You said DKU, DKU. Yeah, the red and blue. I'll read out of the blue book in a second. And let me go back to some. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out though. That's interesting. Oh shit, he's got a full album. We'll play this right now. So I don't have to touch the computer again. I don't know. Scooby. Oh, Danny got poop jokes. Isn't it too early for poop jokes, Danny? Yes, I'm Maddox. I'm gonna check him out. Good to see you, Juniperus. Yeah, I mean, even if it's Saturday in the morning and I should be napping. I can't sleep past 8. Just it just doesn't happen. I don't know why. Scorpion and Sub Zero. Uh huh. There you go, Cymatic. Scorpion and Sub Zero. They program in the computers too. Ha ha, zigzag. He wearing red joggers and a blue tank top. Of course, of course. Look at, look at. There, we got that reds and blues. We got the fireballs and the blues on. Come on, Blues Clues. That's about working with fire and ice, man. Not too many can juggle some fire and some ice. What's up, branches? Oh man, humidity will not let paint dry, man. That's terrible. The only thing you can do there is like, are you inside painting or outside? Because humidity, like oil based, always going to take way longer, no matter what, but it will dry better. Water based, yeah, with humidity, you got to wait for the right time. It's like you ain't gonna be you're not gonna be like doing roofs in Boston in the middle of summer, and you definitely can't do it in winter. So you got like a certain time frame where you can get a new roof on your house. Same thing with painting, man. I got I'll give you guys like, as I always do. I'm gonna say 10 more minutes, but it will turn into more than that. I told you until the end of this, and I'm not a fan of drinking this right now, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna do it for the kids. I'm gonna do it for the people out there. Yeah, I'm gonna get through this bottle and see what happens. And you guys can watch me fucking giggle laugh. And I'm even drinking. I'm drinking red wine with you motherfuckers. I'm going UB40. UB40 on you bitches. Red wine. I just need. You know what? This is why I occasionally take station breaks to tell people, if you're entertained by the things that I do, I'm more entertaining if I have wine that does not have sulfites in it. So instead of spending uh, $10 on a bottle, I'd rather pay 20 and get some wine that doesn't have sulfites in it. So if y'all would like to, you know how to get at me. Just go in the description box and find your way to my PayPal or my Cash App, and it's TSARXEN Zarzen, and you can push some money into some energy, some currency, because I have put out 1,000+ videos of, it's not always this way, this is just for fun, but most of it is this really deep esoteric knowledge about how the world functions that hopefully has improved your life. And hopefully, if it's improved your life, you've made some more money, you've made some more currency, you can make things move a little more, and everything is more fluid and funky for your life. And if it has been, and somehow you realize last year you were making like, maybe 80K, and this year you're making 150, maybe somewhere in there, something I've done or said has improved your lifestyle. And by that, just, I don't need all that. I don't need the whole thing. But if you just slide a little, write a little thank you note, put it in an envelope, slide it under my door, or put it in my Cash App and my, go ahead and feel free to do that, because for me, an hour of my time, really truly, is probably worth about $5,000 to $6,000. I'm worth about $5,000 to $6,000 an hour right now. That's an understatement. And you all get it for free. So if you're like, hey, thank you so much, I appreciate it, because right now I'm working with, I make next to nothing a day. There are I'm guaranteeing this. There are houseless people walking through the city right now that make more money a day than I do, and I do this shit. And I tell people, I give people the fucking highest levels of wisdom. And what I get in return? I get less subs, and YouTube fucking with my algorithms. But despite that, I don't really care, because it's fun. It's fun for me to do. So that's why I do it. Motherfuckers were happy to pay $100 to go see LeBron James put a basketball into a hoop. And they're gonna go buy a hot dog that's destroying their fucking intestines, and put the extra cheese sauce, and give me a beer for $12 that's a Bud Light. You're retarded. I'm telling you how to drink better, improve your life, and not spend 150 to see LeBron James. I seen the motherfucker on TV. Yeah, he's a good basketball player. But is he giving you what I'm giving you? No, he's not, and I guarantee that. So if instead of going to a basketball game one day, you just say, hey, who would I rather support? I'd rather support motherfuckers that are already on the top of the mountain, getting paid fucking $50 million a year, playing the NBA, the NFL, doing all the shit and making all the money. You can support people that are actually influencing your life to a better version, a variety of yourself, which is me. It's what I do. That's how I do. Rah, 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 rah. And I even teach you how to pound your chest like a goddamn champion. So that was the longest infomercial ever. Anyways. So, what's up? Skywalker, Darth Vader, Doctor Octave. Here you go. Here you go. Let me show you something. I'm gonna show you something that it cannot be. It cannot be. This will not happen. Let's just do this. I'm gonna show you something. You said Doctor. I know you meant Doctor Who. I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna show you Doctor Octave. Doctor Doctor Octave. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for this? Listen, listen. Shh, listen. Listen very closely. Listen, listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? My name is Wax. We got the one and only Rozelle in the place to be, aka Dr. Octave.
Okay, I can't play this too loud. Yeah, that's all you get. That's all you get, you trifling ass motherfuckers. Danny, Danny, I don't know what you're saying there. Who asking who's smoking that peace pipe? Yeah. Speaking of smoking something, this is why I'm gonna get off of here in a second because I ain't nobody here to smoke with. So I like to. You know what's funny? I'd rather drink alone and smoke with people. That's real. But there's not too many people that really want to smoke because you go to bars, you can't. I mean, you can find people to smoke with, but uh, yeah, Skyhopper. See, but here's the thing: is I like to smoke with. Yeah, here I hear you. Smoking grounds you when you've mastered it. Yeah, I just like it when I like it. You know what I mean? You forgot my long statement earlier, urine. What you talking about? What do you urine my memory by IP Freely. Are you, IP Freely? Is this do you know who does videos that goes by IP Freely? Um, he's from Las Vegas, I think. I think he lives in Las Vegas. Wiley, Wiley Schmidt, urine memory by IP Freely guy. Um, Yeah, I'm not catching what you're saying right now. I lost the train of the track. I fell off the track of what you're saying. I don't understand. But every video that Wiley Schmidt does, he always says narrated by IP Freely. It's very funny. You should check him out. Oh man, man. Here, I'm gonna show you guys something. Let me show you something. Oh no! No, that's not what I want to show you. Here, get back up. Get back up there. Here. Dee. Here. Can hold. Ah, here we go. Just because I don't show you guys everything doesn't mean I don't have all the shit. You guys, let me show you something. So here we go. So right here, this is some ceremonial tobacco. And I highly suggest people... Oh no, I dropped a little bit. Fuck over here. What are you doing? This little ceremonial tobacco right here. Go to your local shaman shop, if you have one in your city. And find yourself some. This is okay. I think this is Nicotina rustica, but I like the Peruvian shit a little better. And it's just really, it's like high level fucking male consciousness. And then these here, these to chew on. You've got the two different barks, and these connect you to the ancestral realms. And let me see if I can find the right. Let me see if I can find the right bark. It is. Oh, here it is. So you have Selene Capenus. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. So you got red and then you got white. The red keeps your consciousness, and the white connects you to the white lodge of the ancestral realms, which is really fucking crazy. But you gotta, basically what you do is you just chew on this all day, and you get the alkaloids out of this. You can grind it up and make a tea out of it and whatever, but yeah. So you go. There's some cool shit right there. Oh, what the fuck? More music again. You guys caught me putting way too many songs on here. Let's see what we got next. There it is. Yeah, so Skyhopper, yeah, the big leaf, like yeah. Here's the thing with most things, drugs, and if you want to call them drugs or plants or tea or anything. I always kind of side with Alan Watts. Once you've got the message off the phone, hang the phone up. Like I've done enough of all the shit, you know. So now it's just like I dip into, like, if somebody needs a tour guide for shit, I'm happy to tour guide and bring people across the great rapids and the rivers. But all in all, like, no, there's only a few things that I still like. For like, just I'm doing it for the humor of it, and it's this basically. That's the only thing, that or nitrous oxide is fun. If no one's ever done nitrous oxide, I wouldn't suggest pick it up as a habit, because it's terrible shit. I mean, no, it's terribly good is what it is, because it really doesn't actually hurt you. It doesn't give you a hangover. But yeah, nitrous oxide is a lot of fun. You gotta be, that's hippie crack, yo. Scroll back on your people's statements. You're in your. I'm not following you at all, man. I have no idea what you're talking about right now. I've already scrolled through here. Maybe somebody said something that I'm not noticing. I'm not gonna do the whole thing again. How far back? What are you telling me to look for? I don't know. You're in guy. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Totally lost right here. So I'm gonna go back to just doing me, because I don't know what you're saying, man. You're in Native Indians. They are a matriarch. You need to try some. I'm very familiar with the fact. Urine. You're kind of goofing off. I don't understand what you're saying right now. I know very many feminine substances. I don't understand what you're saying, man. Are you giving me because I can't tell. You're not making sense. Everything you're saying is like, it's not you're giving me little pieces of nothing, and I'm not understanding it, because I don't know you, like, you've never been here, so I don't know what your language is. Like, I need to try. I'm very familiar with feminine substances. You know, like your grandmother's pussy. I eat that every day. Oh, she's dead, but I eat her pussy while she's dead in the grave, because I'm also into that. I'm into necrophilia. I fuck your grandma while she, that's my kind of humor. If you don't know me, because I just literally don't know what you're saying, so I don't know what to do. So I just say something. I just dive off the deep end with some really crazy shit about fucking dead grandmothers. So we're gonna listen to this, because that's how I feel right now. Let's see what comes up next. Divine Hazel, still high on life, still enjoying it. Blue humor or dark humor does not at all mean that I'm not enjoying my life. Have you ever seen Dave Attell? Yeah. some Rock Nardin. I don't know Rock Nardin. I'll check him out in a second. I'm listening to what's the name of this? MF Doom, MF Doom and RZA. If you don't know this shit, I'll look up Rock Nardin in a second. You know Nardwar? Nardwar is cool. He interviews all these rap artists, and he's like fucking amazing at it. It's like a Canadian cat. It's really goofy. But look up this MF Doom track. Fucking killer. Look at. I'll turn it up for you for a second. I can't turn it up for too long. Here you go. Listen. No, I'm gonna let it go through a couple of these until they start rapping, and then go ahead and I'm gonna play it for you because I'm pretty sure I can because no one's gonna copyright claim it because it was done live. So I'm gonna show you Black Thought. Black Thought. Just to prove that just because you got like the whole vibrational matrix within your system, like you don't really hear it. Listen. There it is. So go find that out. That's that right there. And I'm gonna turn it over to Black Thought because I don't think they can fuck my shit up. Like the only reason I don't do this, they'd only cancel my shit for this show. They're not gonna fuck my channel up where I can't do live videos. Yeah. What? Turn that down a little bit. We're gonna do Black Thought and Method Man. We're gonna fuck y'all up right here. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? This is it right here. This is it right here. Sway in the morning. Ready? Are you ready? Are you all ready for this shit? Are you ready for this? Yo, Meth is about to rap out of a book right here. Method Man just said, hey, let me grab my book. I'm gonna rap out this. Let me go ahead and fast forward this joint right here so y'all can hear this. What has happened here? No! No. Let's do this again. We can try this one more time. That's hilarious. Hilarious. Back on this. 1 second, y'all. Hey, ready? Here it is.
This funky drum got 100 rounds and still gunning. I'm still dumping one in your pumpkin, I feel nothing. The same smoke with a different stroke, you feel drumming. I feel stunning on that damn, it's real stunning.
Anybody know this? Yeah, here, let's get right to Black Thought though. Not that Method Man isn't murdering this shit right here. Here.
Another secret we eating, making the killing, spilling the blood of Jesus. My conscience was immaculate before the packages. Now we the advocates for every sort of sacrilege. The higher ground, watered down till the fire drown. Where a precious life is lost, you and I are found.
Okay, I can't. I'm not even gonna risk it again because my last show got shut down because I played too much music on it, thinking that I make a fucking 4-hour show just to listen to one motherfucker say one bullshit. Fuck all that. People are here to listen to me, not because I'm playing one fucking song off some radio show. Bullshitting ass motherfuckers. Just play this right here. Back in the building, back in the house, back in the... Here, what are we doing? Yeah, order out of chaos, I guess. See, I don't know, man. Yeah, in the best way, order out of chaos is the right answer to all things. But in the worst way, people have taken that idea and said, if I create a mess, then everyone else will clean it up and I will make order out of it. Order! We need order. That's not what you do. Like, the universe as a totality is chaotic, meaning you can't You can't tell where things are. Like everything is just always in motion. Then you just go collapse it. And that's what I will have. That's order out of chaos. But a lot of people do it the opposite direction. What they did was they said, if I make some chaos, then we can order things. And that's what the media does. They go, oh, there's a fucking shit going on. There's craziness. And everybody goes, oh, really, really, really? Oh, how can I help you with that? This is what the wicked witches do. You're going to get some high level shit here. If you really want to know what the fuck's going on. The wicked witches are the ones who go, oh my God, the house is going to blow over. Everything's going to explode. And the refrigerator, the food's going bad. Fix it. That old ornery cunt. Could be an old man too with a cane. Everything's going wrong. Those two people are the old wicked, the worst of the black witches, which they make chaotic, blundering, babbling bullshit. They just they walk into a restaurant and they had a bad day and they expect the person at McDonald's to make sure their cheeseburger looks like it came from a fucking 5-star restaurant. I'm like, I need to speak to the manager. That's those motherfuckers, because they're trying to cause chaos and then collect the order. I'm going to order this at a chaotic restaurant. You're going to go to a shitty ass fast food restaurant and expect 5-star service. That's what these motherfuckers do. But we're out here saying, hey, just walk in the world, fix things, create things. Order is already apparent when you just, if I go to McDonald's, you know what I expect? I expect what McDonald's will give me. If I go to somewhere that I'm spending $30 on a martini, well, you better fucking give me $30 worth of martini, motherfucker. Then we'll we can man up with that shit. But I'm not gonna go to fucking. But that's what people do. That's the order out of chaos. They produce the chaos so that they can feel powerful. Look at how strong I am. I got free French fries from McDonald's. Fuck you. Okay, enjoy that. You know what I did? I went over here where my friend's working, and I gave him equal energy for the most delicious French fries you ever eat in the world. Were you eating them sodium chips that are covered in what kind of oil is that? Like, how's that? Good for you. But that's what they do. We ain't doing that. That's not what we're about. We've never been about that. It's like, you don't get to just bitch about shit that you want to try to you people out there really trying. They think they're not changing the world. They're reinventing what already happened. Okay, what do you mean by they're not? If you're changing the world, you stop going to the fast food restaurants and go to the places that will give you the service that you require. That way you don't have to bitch about it to then think you're getting something that nobody else got. Because everybody, when they were fucking 3 years old, ate the fast food restaurants. That's what you feed your children. That's what you feed your mind. Your mind is your children, and your children are the things that you continually think and believe and become. So stop going to the shitty ass restaurant 3 times a day, 7 days a week, and go to a nice restaurant twice a week. See how much easier that is? And you get everything you want. You ain't got to bitch. You ain't got to do shit. They'll actually walk shit over to you on a silver platter. And you go, what the fuck? That's what you do. So, but everybody else, they think we changed the world. No, you still eating fucking shit food. You know what I'm doing? Here's what I'm gonna do. Just because I still get it. I'm gonna drink this Fireball up my schnozberries. I'm not above it. Ah, fuck. Oh, that was so fucking horrible. I'm not above it. I'm just saying. Oh, fuck. I'm just saying, don't do that. Just don't do that. That's not a good idea. Ew. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, definitely don't do that. I mean, it will clean you out. Actually, maybe you should do it, because some people got clogged up sinuses and passages here. You might want to do that. Let me see what y'all say here. Wizards and witches and all that shit. Exactly. What's up, branches? MK, we are all wizards and witches. This is a 100% fact. Most people just don't accept it. You just got low. You need to listen to Putrid Goodness of Rabbi Abraham Finkenstein. Finkenstein! That like, all I get there is like a Frankenstein, like black and white shit. Yeah, Divine Haze. A lot of people don't get you got to put your own. You got to heal yourself before you can heal others, and you have to ask others if once you heal them, if they're gonna go back to the ways that they were that caused them the pain to begin with. I fixed a lot of people, with Reiki, with energy and shit, but then they went back to doing what they used to do, which in all, like in the whole thing. Was that a waste of my energy? No, because they felt better for a little while. So at least they can have a reference point to like, maybe I should get back to doing that. But they went back to their old ways again. Like, nothing I can do about that. I can only help where I can. What's some good JS? What's some good wisdom-inducing pornography? You're watching pornography right now. I'm the new pornographer. Remember that? Remember that band? Pornography. Pornography to some people is looking at someone's ankle. Pornography to some people is listening to someone speak in a way they can't. Pornography to someone, just because someone's fucking. Yeah, fucking. That's some people that have hair. That's pornography. People hate the fact that dudes with man buns don't do that because they're oppressed. Like, that's pornography. Like, anything that isn't what you expect is outside of your bounds of intellectual stimulation. And the intellectual stimulation is well. I'm sorry you never watched a donkey get fucked by a 6'5", 300-pound transvestite. Sorry you never seen that. That's pornography. To me, that's every day. I just walk down the street. I watch that shit. And they did it with the fucking clown outfit on. Well, upside down, doing a handstand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't surprise me. If you're still surprised that you came out your mother's womb because your parents fucked, that's pornography to you. JS, is there such a thing as a good lie? This is one of my favorite. Hey, JS, this is one of my favorite questions that I've pondered many a times. Is there such thing as the noble lie? Anybody heard this before? Maybe I'll just look it up right now so I can give you the correct definition, if there is a definition. But I think it came from, let's see. I think I heard it first from Noam Chomsky. Let me see if I can find this right now, because I want to get this right. I mean, I could deliver you the idea. I think y'all know where I'm going to go with this. The noble lie. Where did it come from? This is ancient Greco-Roman literature. In politics, a noble lie is a myth or untruth, often but not invariably or of a religious nature, knowingly propagated by an elite to maintain social harmony or to advance an agenda. The noble lie is a concept originated by Plato in the Republic. The Republic, the book, is a really great book. And in the Republic, he also talks about the moment that you pay teachers, the moment that you pay a teacher in a school system. School teachers are supposed to be donated to. You give to them, and because they provide to you. The moment you pay them is the moment they become basically an agent of the state. Because then their food and their money is paid for by the people telling them what to say, not the people listening to them, qualifying for themselves whether it is true or not. A great book, by the way. I haven't read the whole thing, but it is the noble lie. Yeah. So is there nobility to misguide someone? Is there nobility in telling your children that Santa Claus exists? Is there nobility in telling your children that Jesus motherfucking Christ is your Lord and Savior? Is there nobility in that? I would say no. I would say no. There are some things that I think you can kind of guide people away from without lying to them. But there is also lying by um, not not fully sharing. There's that lie too. Can you ever share everything completely with everyone? No, it's an impossibility, but there is certainly like if you purposely leave out some part of an idea, like if you were telling a story about why, like if me and someone got in a fight over something, like me and my wife, we get in a fight, and I leave out a very important part where I, like I'm like, we had this fucking fight. She started bitching me about this, and all of a sudden she's like, down to me about like, I'm like, well, what does the car have to do with this, and what is the food and blah blah blah. Like, oh, you didn't even cook it right. It's burnt. But I left out the part where I took I dropped I was dropped a knife on her foot or something. If I leave that out, that's not, is that noble in telling the story? No, it's not. It'd be ridiculous. So there's a lot of things that I think you can leave out of stories to get an effect, but then purposely leaving them out to like misguide someone, such as telling a child that Santa Claus exists. That is universally, people that live in the Christian nations tell this lie, and there's nothing noble about telling children that once a year on December 25th they get presents from some unknown man that came out of the sky with a big gray beard that is fat as fuck that has a bunch of reindeer. There's nothing noble in that. Nothing at all. Zero. Zilch. Nothing. So, to answer your question, is there a good lie? I still would say maybe, but if you know it's a maybe, I'm still with a maybe. It's like, ugh. Most of it's no. Don't do that. Starving our body and then nourishing it. There you go. Remove all the shit and then add shit. Like, how would you... Have you ever moved? Whenever you move to a new house, you literally start with an empty space and then you put things into it the right way. Have you ever cleaned your house up and you move things? That's literally starving. Like right now, my house is in the order that's in. And it's going to stay this way for a little bit, and I'm enjoying it. It's comfortable. It's lived in. I feel comfortable. But then there'll be a time that like, let's replace these things. Let's get rid of this chair. Let's put this over here. Let's get rid of that thing. Let's take those stickers off of that. Let's put that over there. And you replace it, or you reinvest in something else, just for a newness. That's how we do. Chomsky honk. Is there anything such as a lie? Yeah, there is definitely. That's just, yeah. I was thinking about that earlier because I used to have this friend that would always whenever he would tell a story where I was there for the story, and he would just exaggerate. He was like, somebody did this thing, and they were on the 3rd floor of the building, and all of a sudden he's telling the story, and then the 50th floor. I was like, dude, it wasn't on the 50th floor. It couldn't have been this. You can go to the city right now. There's not even any buildings that are more than 10 floors high. So that kind of shit, it doesn't hurt anything, but it just destroys the story. It just destroys the But yeah. A good lie is the perfect truth, MK. Maybe. I like that, man. I like the idea there. Yeah, be a shill. Take the shilling. There's the Judases. Thank you. You know what? I had an aunt growing up, and her name was Judge Judy. Her name was Judy, the Judas. She was very much a Judas. She was a piece of shit. Not her fault. I don't even know if she could drive a car. I don't think she could look over her shoulder. Ha, MK, you about to get good, good, good. This is all we do. This is the only way. This is the only way to do it. And it's funny because I speak like this even when I'm perfectly sober. You know what I mean? It just lubricates the wheels a little bit to speak in a way. So some people it's confusing, but I speak in so much allegory. I speak in allegory when I'm just like wake up and hey, what's going on today? I speak in allegory, but when I'm doing it, when I'm speaking in allegory, I notice that I'm doing it. I'm like, I'm confusing this person, aren't I? And then I have to like rewind the whole thing and say, okay, what I meant was, can you stand in the line and just give them the tokens and they'll give you you want a croissant with chocolate and it just, but when I'm talking, I'm just like, yo, Bigo, just get that shit like it's all, and just, that was me being funny, but the allegory of it is I'll tell a story to convey the same message, the same principle, the same how to coordinate things, which not a lot of people do because they're too directive. I don't have directives. I don't know. You can take the hint or you can't. Oh, nice. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to putting some music on that I want to listen to, because you guys can't hear it very well. And I do apologize for the idea that whenever I'm talking, I don't get your comments right away. So like 5 minutes later, and I go, "What the fuck was I? What was I saying?" That. Let's do this. This is gonna be good right now. Cool. Because then I come back to him like, well, what was I saying then? You sound like a Gamete. You spelled that out really properly, man. Let's see. Let's see what that means. I'm going to go ahead and Google Gamete. Is that right? If I look this up and it's like looking up fucking a lemon party, I'm going to be so pissed at you. Oh, this is good. Okay. I appreciate that. It's a haploid cell that fuses with another haploid cell during fertilization in organisms that reproduce. I appreciate that. That's really very kind of you. It means to marry. It means to marry something. Good. Thank you. I was wondering if you were gonna give me a compliment or you're just fucking with me. But yes, thank you. What's up, Zigzag? You owe me nothing, but if you provide, that's great. I owe you nothing, but here's see what I'm saying? I owe none of you anything, and you owe me nothing, but I provide. So if you provide in return, I'm not talking about reciprocation. You could just like use this energy and give it to someone else, and eventually they'll get back to me. Or you can just be like, thanks, Zen, here, and I'll accept that. That's what I'm saying from earlier. Skyhopper, yeah. The thing is, though, as a child, though, in that noble lie shit, as a child, you have no better. Your foundation is the information that you're given when you're a child. How could you be any other way? So that this is why even as an adult, even as an old soul, people still cannot be held responsible for anything they've done, ever. Because if I go and make a choice to eat some shitty food, it's because marketing and my parents and everybody else told me that the right thing to do was, oh, no, that's food. Eat that. Go eat the McDonald's hamburgers. Go eat that shit. So why would I think any different? Now, certainly there's some development processes, and then all of a sudden you go, okay, that's not the right thing to do. Looks like the oranges and the peaches and the pineapples and the plums and the persimmons and all of these perishable food products are more in tune with the divine structure of life and what I should have participate in my dancing of my organs and my cells and the spectacular being that I am. Maybe that's better. Maybe you figure that out. But the lie to begin with, that's why you just gotta look. That's why whenever you, no matter how mad you get at somebody for the way they're acting, you go, oh, you just have to go, this motherfucker right here. But you can't do it out loud. You just gotta do it in your head. Unless you really feel like this motherfucker right here. That shit, I've done that to myself. This motherfucker right here. Did I just say that? Oh shit. But is deceiving someone you do not trust, suspect, acceptable? No, I think here I'll give you JS. I'm very pretty aware. I'm very, very aware of people's general intentions to begin with. But if I just go, nah, I don't care what the fuck you're doing. I trust you. Like, look, I was at this bar the other day, and I had left my bag and my sunglasses at the table because I didn't think anybody would steal it. All of a sudden, this fucking dude walks in. It's a huge place, and goes and grabs a drink right where my sunglasses are and my bag is. So now I turn around because I'm a little farther away. I'm getting some food from this little vendor, and then I'm just like, this motherfucker right now he's taking my glasses. I know it. I walk over there, and I stand next to him. He's like, "What's up, man? Hey, how you doing?" Dap him up, say, talk to him a couple times. Have a good day. And the glasses cost me $5, but the motherfucker took them because they're sitting there right next to my drink. Where'd my sunglasses go? He took them, and I knew it. What did it cost me? Now, will he consider that again? Will he feel trusted? Will he feel like he got over on me? I don't know. But that's the thing, like, it to me, it's like I've wasted $20. I've dropped $20. I've given money to, like, I've done things with, like, who the fuck cares? Like, that's nothing. I just had to walk out. I just had to walk out at 6 o'clock with the sun about this level right here in my eyes. That's all I had to deal with, and it was enjoyable. Got a nice tan. But that's, I think that hopefully that answers your. So does it offer more color palette? Yes. But doing it, being the person that bullshits, I don't think anyone should do that. Healing is in reverse. That's why the heel is in the back of your foot, not in the front. Mm-hmm. Heal or decay, which is hell. Hell is healing, which is fire, to burn off something. It's not decaying. Heal and helling. There you go, Skyhopper. Healing and helling is not decay. Decay is something else. Decay is something else completely. Like hell is healing. Fire is healing. Oh, some people know how to use it. The people that stay away from the fire, the people that are scared. But fuck it, we just consume it. Spit hot fire, Dylan! Cause it's like so what, Like how long are people gonna just stay with their same general attitude towards lives, like their life they live? Could you imagine? We were talking about this earlier. Could you imagine being the same as you were when you were 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or 50? I expect to completely. It's not even an evolution. It's a morphing. Am I a better or worse person than I was when I was 20? I think most people would say I'm probably a better person. The general population would say I was better at 20 than I am now. But I think for people that are very aware, I'm better now. But I don't really care about any of y'all's fucking opinions of what you think I am, because I know I'm good. I'm good with the Lord Jesus. I'm good with Satan. I'm good with the devil. I'm good with the fucking understudies and the overstudies and the internal studies. I'm good with all that shit. In fact, I'm great. See? Would I have said that? Could I have said that 10 years ago? No. Could I have said that 20 years ago? Absolutely not. Could I said that even... No, but so be it. I like myself, so fuck it. So we talk, I talk. You talk like you talk. You don't have to talk like me. I would hope no one talks like me. As long as you're enjoying it, that's why I talk this way. You're hilarious to me. You talk like I talk by typing. Of course, did you get permission to? I can't see now. I don't know you well enough to know if you're actually asking a question or you're being. I'm gonna read that if you're joking. Did you get permission from who? I got permission from myself. I write my own fucking hall pass. And if I feel like giving the king the keys to the kingdom away, I'll do that. Because you know what? In my house there are no keys. All the doors don't exist. Everything's unlocked. Enjoy. JS, can you purchase this beard? I mean, if you did, what are you gonna glue it on your face? Or you could just grow it yourself. Let it be. Let it be, let it be. Can you purchase your beard for 30 silver? 30 silver, sir. I'm gonna need a lot more than that for this beard. And it is funny because I never noticed how much I've let it become this whole thing until I'm on camera. Like if I look in a mirror because my eyes are looking in this angle, it looks like less than it is. To me, it looks like about that big. But then I look on here and it's that big. And then sometimes I'm looking down and I'm pissing. I'm like, holy shit, I can actually see my beard. Like I could cover my eyes up with this. It's very funny. Yeah, MK. Take care, man. Divine Hazel, you always have free will. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that at all. Yeah, responsibility. It's ability to respond. You going to tell? Are you going to tell me? Are you going to tell me? Here, we're going to get a little deep into this. You're going to tell me a 3-year-old has free will? Free will to do what? It's in a cage. You put it in a cage. Not you, but like, it's learning the language. It has. Did a 3-year-old have the free will to learn anything but English? Simple questions here. Simple answers. Did it have the free will to be born in America, in Lake Michigan, on a boat with their hippie parents? Did they have free will? No, they didn't. That child had no free will. All of a sudden, it's 5 years old and he knows English. It didn't have free will to know Spanish. Oh, now we're starting to get bottlenecked in there. So your free will thing is really starting to go out the window. There does get to a point where I know what you're saying, but at what point does that occur? Because there's a precipice to free will. How? No, there's choices, not free will. But when does a child make its own choice? I've seen people at 30 years old still kowtow and bow to their parents' observations of their reality, the way that they should act. They got free will? Yeah, but they don't know it. If you don't know you have free will, when will you express it? I speak like this because I'm comfortable in my suit, and my skin, and my clothing, and my auric field, that. But free will? No. It takes a while to develop that. Nobody just is granted free will. You don't get it. You just find it. So nobody has it though. So Divine Hazel, you damn wrong about that. You wrong to death for that. Tell me the people. You look at these people walking around, going to their job, looking at their wristwatch, divining things out of Saturn's, timescape, You tell me they got free will? No, they don't. So you can't say that. That's to belittle the people that have been thumbed down upon and squished down into some archetypical character for somebody else's playwright. Yeah, that's what I said. It's not healthy. It's not good, and it doesn't provide free will. A free will? If there's a free will, let me ask you this. Then whoever birthed me, where is my silver spoon? Where is my silver cord? Where is all of my money? Why don't I have that free will, the will of my parents? If they came from the gods and goddesses, where is all of my money so I can do anything I want? I can't. I don't have. I have free will to a degree, and so does everybody else to a degree. Where's my money at? Where's my papers? Where's my check? Where's my balances? Where's my all that shit? I have as much as I can get wherever I can get it. Doesn't give free complete will. I mean, like in the dream world, when I dream, I can do anything I want. But here, there seems to be restrictions. So therefore, there is no such thing as free will in this realm, unless, of course, you have all of the correct papers. Very fucking Nazi. Shouldn't be like that. It's kind of gay. And I said gay. I did. It's faggoty. It's like a bunch of fascists, bundle of sticks. Fascism is a bundle of sticks. It's a fag. It's why you smoke a cigarette. It's like all that shit. But no, I don't take it for 1 second. Shaman's Planning. What's up, man? You changed up your name again. Mark Koger, what happened to my live stream from yesterday? It got fucking taken down because I played music. And I guess I played a couple songs for a little too long. Because I tried to give people like snippets of what I was listening to. And I guess I played 1 or 2 songs a little too long. So somebody copyrighted the shit. So I had to take it down. It's just what happens, man. I don't know. And it's like, I say this time and time again. I don't make videos for 2 hours so you can listen to one fucking song. And no one's like, hey, in 2 hours, Zen's going to play the song by fucking the Backstreet Boys. Like, no, that's not what happens. So, but then I get a copyright claim because there's some algorithm working in the background that searches for videos that have music on it. I don't know. That's what happens. So it's gone. Yeah, you're in Freely guy. Sigils will manifest things faster because you're taking subconscious into conscious into form and then putting it away, and then it still sits there in the subconscious and manifests. Yeah, sigils are the way to go if you really want something. Did you want him to take your drink? What was more important? Yeah. I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying, it was just a story to tell. Hi, Divine Hazel. Because Divine Hazel, I still don't know who you are or what you are. I have a certain kind of image in you that you look like, you're probably X years old, and you might be a man, you might be a woman, you're probably from England, but you might be from South Africa, and you're probably white, but you might be black, but all of that shit. To me, all of this here on the left-hand side of my screen that I'm staring at right here, with everybody's kind of images and all this shit, and you typing in all caps, it means absolutely alpaca shit to me. Because I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, I care so much that I can't take, like, everyone on here that I've never met and never talked to, I have to believe that all of those words are coming from the same source, coming from the same system. That you all might be nothing. You all literally might be just computer algorithms. I don't know this. I've never seen you in person. Until I see you in person and we fuck we make love, like that would be, then I'll know. But if I just see you in person, you still might be a robot. I don't fucking know. Even if I need to taste your undercarriage. That's what I'm saying. But you might be nothing. And you might be a dude. I ain't trying to lick your taint. Fuck out of here. Eat my ass. Fuck it. Whatever. See? I don't really... All this shit right here is all fucking a hilarious banter to me. Because could you imagine someone watching me just talk without seeing all these comments over here? Thinking I'm just talking to myself? Just crazy guy. Just... Who's he talking to? There's nobody on his channel. It's just him talking to the camera. And he's talking to fucking... He must have multiple personality disorder. That's what people would say. But in fact, I'm just responding to you because I believe that all of you exist. And there you are. See, I told you he was just talking to nobody. He's drinking. So he's talking to the spirits of the... Yeah, pickled shit and fermented shit is where it's at. Yeah, Danny. Haha. Yeah, zigzag. There it is, man. You got it. That's the gray aliens. The gray brains. The grays. The grays is Gray and GR. Hey, look. I'm gonna show you the word grays. Grey, Gray, and Graze, like animals do in the field. They graze. They graze in the grass in the pastures. What are the pastures? Pastors, the fathers, they eat on the grass. See? But the grays are connected to the three animals that I always talk about. The hippopotamus, the elephant, and hippopotamus, elephant, and rhinoceros. Pay attention to those three animals and you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. Are any of them carnivores? Does the elephant drink a lot of gin? Do they eat fermented fruit? Will a hippopotamus fucking murder more people if they get in its way? Is a rhinoceros who you want to fuck with? Now go talk to the lions and tigers and all of the billy goats. They ain't got thick skin. They ain't fucking with us. They're not fucking with us. We got ears and noses. See that shit right there? See him? It's not a game. The game is already taken care of. Just because the lion keeps lying, saying they're the fucking king of the fucking Zion. I'm a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Yeah, zigzag. That's why I've tried to practice that. I don't like hero villain stories because I've been the best things and the worst things in my life. So I can't even compete against myself. I don't even fuck with myself. Like I'm just like, oh, you've done the dumbest shit and you've been lovely to people. There's no way around it. Like, yeah, don't run the hero program. It's gonna get you nowhere. I'm not saving the world. That's what I realized after I was doing the vegetarian thing for the longest time. I was like, oh, maybe I can fix the world. Maybe I can become a vegan. Maybe I can become all this. And I was like, actually, it's not gonna fix the world, is it? So I just was like, well, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna take this time and enjoy it as much as everybody else does. Cause you know what? I still like the taste of a medium rare steak. You know, I ain't Neo. I ain't the one, motherfucker. Y'all can go fucking play that Neo, but I'm gonna eat that piece of beef covered in bacon. You know, that's just what it is. Just my taste. Just my taste. Peace out, Divine Hazel. Shamans. Shamans planning. Sure, man. I mean, everybody knows where I live. You're welcome to my cribbles. Come join. You're in my cribbles, but not like, I mean, if you need a place to stay, maybe. But like, there's plenty of places you can stay for like $30 a night around here. And New Orleans is a fabulously amazing place. You probably could find yourself some pussy real easy around here. It's a good place. Sky Opera. Komodo dragons. Yeah. Komodo dragons are cool. I had a. It's very funny. I had this. I had this little friend. Man, he was funny. I used to play basketball with him. He was like straight out the fucking high school. He was like ghetto kid, but like was on this kind of like divergent path of like, gang up or like be self. And he had little dragons, and he would carry them around, man. He go to basketball court and play. He had dragons, yo. He had little fucking lizards and dragons. So fucking funny. I ain't seen him in a bit, man. I gotta go find him. Funny enough, he has a scooter of mine. Well, it was his because he wanted it. He needed it. I was like, fuck it. I don't really need it. I'm good on feet. If you need it that bad, for me, it's always like if you need it that bad, have it. So he got this little scooter that he's like, oh, I thought you said I could have it. I was like, oh, okay, dude. You gonna play this game? Okay, you can have it. Sure. Fucking so funny. I wish I could tell you the whole story sometime. I will tell you the whole story sometime, guys. But hopefully he's doing well. Huh. Komodo dragons. Yeah, Shaman's coming to New Orleans, man. It's the greatest. It's the greatest city on earth. Look it. I've shared this with people before, but I'll share this with you right now. I'm gonna put it right on camera for you so you can see it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. Are you ready? We're gonna do the geometry of New Orleans. I don't think you fucking people really get this. I think that y'all don't really believe in hoodoo. I don't think you really believe in magic. I don't think y'all really truly know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm going to show you. Here's what you're looking for. You see that? Now, if you need to, you can pause it and go back. There, look at the top right there. You can figure it out for yourself. I'm not going to do all the fucking legwork for you pieces of shit. And here you go. I'm going to show you the map. There you go. Do you see? Here's where I live. Right there. Do you see that? Do you see this? This is the geometry of the whole plane of existence we live on. New Orleans literally lines up as a fucking cross. Like, do you see this? That's where I live, right there. Literally right on that star. And the geometry is, mathematically speaking, 30 degrees latitude, 90 degrees longitude. And that's what's up. I mean, I have no other way of saying it. It's like I don't get why people don't get this shit. They think the people here are fucking around. We having a good time, but y'all gotta get it together. There are magicians, practitioners. There's all sorts of goofs and jokers and fools and everything. But you do, without question, have the greatest magicians, the greatest on the planet here, without question. They ain't in Hollywood. They ain't fucking New York City. They ain't over in Paris. They're here. And I guarantee that. The greatest that exist live here. Period. I'm going to show you. So come join. It's a lot of fun, man. And if you go right to where 3090 is, it's right around City Park. Literally, if you put 30 degrees, 90 degrees into your Google Maps, it's going to take you up to City Park. Yeah. Pretty interesting shit, man. Now I got to put this back on here because listening to myself talk is pretty much the greatest thing ever. But I do need a little music in the background. We'll put We'll do this one. I'll make noises when I. You ever hear people that be tapping on the computer and they just tap really hard? Like, dude, relax. Just there it is. And I told you whenever I finish this, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So from here we got 10 more minutes, just because I'm gonna be nice. And then I'm gonna go take a shower and jump in the pool in opposite order, and then go find some food. Saturday. That was a good day. I don't tell anybody what to do, but I will suggest. That you have a beautiful day. We're not ending it yet. But Danny, you're so poetic. Danny, you're so funny. Shaman. Yeah. I'm just saying. Hold on. Look at that. I love when that shit happens. That happens every fucking time. And we're gonna do it anyways. Just wanna put this shit away. So I brought this stone over here. I wonder who required this. Anybody? You know what this is? Anyway, so 1, 2, 3. All right, everybody. He's not a hero or I'm a golem. No, you're wrong. You're wrong on both accounts, man. I ain't a hero. I ain't a golem. I ain't nobody. I just happen to be here. I'm just the same motherfucker as you are. So if you call me a hero or a golem, then you are too. You know. You know what I mean? I have no idea. If I am everything or I am nothing, then you are everything and nothing. So if I'm a hero to you, then I'm a hero to you. If I'm a golem to you, I'm a golem to you. And if I'm a Jew to you, then I'm a Jew. And if I'm a Christian, I am the crosted Christed. If I'm a cracker, crunchy, like that's all the same thing, I don't give a fuck what you think. Your thoughts are worthless to my existence. Should I speak like the slowest form of the slithering snakes? The S words, as it were, that the people that wear orange when they're devotees to some mystic wisdom keeper. If I just speak as if my tongue was made of slippery, slimy, swarmy, stinking, smooth as ice and gold, I could speak like that. That doesn't change the fact that you could too. Give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You know what? Here's what I think about me. I'm gonna tell you what I think about me. Nothing. Do you remember me now? Do you know who I am? Do you see me? Do you remember? Do you remember when we were youth? We were the Utes. Remember that the Utes. Hmm. Yeah. So cheers, everybody. I have to get the fuck out of here because this dog wants to go for a walk. I gotta feed her, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go feed myself. See if see how many phone calls I missed. Oh shit, I did miss a couple of messages and shit. But that's how I do. If you're in my company, you are the most important thing in the world. This is why whenever I'm talking to someone, my phone is in my pocket because I don't really care what anyone has to say. If it goes off like 6 or 7 times and somebody's like really in need of like my energy, I'll provide it for them. But all in all, like I'm here, I'm talking to you guys, and hope you enjoyed it. Have a beautiful day. Do good things. Inspire your children. Inspire the people you don't know, and find dogs to play with, and access the ancestral knowledge at whatever cost. It's free. So just go do that shit. Peace out, everybody. Have a blessed day. And yeah, is that the right one? Which one is it? This. Oh, which one? It's this one. And Danny Skylark, I'm gonna talk to you again soon, and in the daylight, in the sobriety of all things. Bong bong, motherfuckers. Stay well. Big up yourselves, fuckers. Peace out, Urine.